Japan by Analiese Period 3. The islands of Japan are mostly undersea mountains and volcanoes. Only 20% of the land is flat. It is hard to live on mountain slopes, so most people live in the coastal plains. The Japanese were so close to the sea, so they mainly ate seafood. The islands separated the Japanese from the rest of the world, so they had a chance to develop their own culture. The Ainu looked different from the other people of Asia and spoke a different, unheard of language. Historians don't really know when they came to Japan or how they came. Some people think the Ainu came from Siberia. The Ainu fought for land and lost. They were driven to a single island, Hokkaido, and their culture almost disappeared. The first Japanese lived in farming villages ruled by clans, who the other people in the village had to respect and obey. The Japanese worshipped nature spirits called kami, which became the basis of their religion, Shinto. Shinto says everything in nature has kami. The clans weren't all equal, so the leaders of the strongest clan, the Yamato clan, took control and named themselves emperors of all of Japan. The Yamato clan believed that they were descended from the most powerful of all kami, the goddess of the sun. The Japanese wanted to learn about other cultures, so they sent representatives to China and Korea to gather information. Prince Shotoku ruled Japan as a regent for his aunt at only 20 years of age. Prince Shotoku was interested in Chinese culture, so he sent scholars to China, and the ideas they came back with changed Japanese society, like Confucianism. Prince Shotoku was a Buddhist and wanted to spread it throughout his country, so he built a grand temple and wrote commentaries on Buddhist teachings. Some nobles wanted to win the emperor's favor by living close to him, so they made an imperial court. Nobles loved intricate outfits. Many owned multiple silk robes and gold jewelry. They also often carried fragile decorative fans. Nobles loved to write, especially women. Women loved to write diaries and journals. Lady Murasaki Shikabune was one of the greatest and most talented writers during early Japan. The nobles cared how they spoke and wrote. Their writings were so beautiful and detailed. Calligraphers spent hours carefully copying poems. The architecture was beautiful and looked natural, and the nobles' paintings were bright and bold. All in all, the nobles' visual art took time and effort and looked spectacular. Buddhism required special rituals, and nobles loved it, but common people couldn't afford time and money for it, so new forms of Buddhism were created, such as Zen and Pure Land Buddhism. Zen focuses on self-discipline and meditation. Pure Land Buddhists chanted Buddha's name over and over to receive salvation instead of any special rituals. Zen appealed to many Japanese, especially warriors. Daimyo, or landowners, protected their own lands when the emperor was distracted by life in his court. Samurais, or trained professional warriors, were hired by daimyo to defend them and their property. The Minamoto leader, a samurai, kept the emperor as a figurehead, or a person who appears to rule even though someone else has the power. The Minamoto leader took the title shogun, or a general who ruled Japan in the emperor's name. Both men and women of samurai families had to follow the samurai code of rules called Bushido. Honor and obeying his lord was extremely important in a samurai's life. A samurai was expected to commit suicide instead of living with his shame if he did anything to lose honor. Order broke from multiple attacks from the Mongols and the fighting for power between the emperor, the shogun, and daimyo. Many leaders tried to unify Japan. Tokugawa Ieyasu ended up unifying and ruling all of Japan. Later they went into a period of isolation to try to preserve the samurai period. Whole World History Medieval to Early Modern Times was a history book I used to get the information to make this PowerPoint presentation. Thank you for watching.